I ain't gonna block the intersection. Oh snap! All right, hey, what's going on? All right, yo, what's up? So last night, right, I was coming home from dropping off the truck. I had rolled my bike down my mom's house. Got to get my exercise in. Still repairing the two Achilles or whatever. And I got pulled over by the cops on my bike. Now, I had my headphones on, and they noise reduction headphones, so I couldn't really hear. But I peeped there was a car beside me, so I'm, a little aggressive because I felt like they was too close. So I turned around and I'm like, "What's up?" And I peeped it was the cops, and they jump out the car, and I'm like, "Yo, what's going on?" Like I didn't hear you. What's going on? What's up? They like, "All right, well, you got ID." I'm like, "For what? Like, what's going on?" He like, "Oh, your light on your thing not on." I'm like, "Okay, well, what I need ID for that?" But I'm taking out my ID. I give it to him. I'm being compliant, but I'm cognitive of the fact that I don't need a driver's license to ride a bike. So if you pulling me over for my light being out, then you don't need to ask me for my ID or my license. But I got on like this same hoodie. I got on all black. I just came from taking the clothes and stuff like I had said. So I got on basically like work clothes. And as you can see, I got paint on my hoodie. So I be painting my hoodie and stuff like that. And I'm on my bike. I got a book bag on, and I look like a young black male. Like I'm 29. I'm in the hood. I look like I'm from the hood. It's cold outside. I got a hoodie on. I got on black pants. I look regular. So when he jump out, like I said, I'm cognitive of the fact that you don't need a driver's license to ride a bike. So I'm aware of everything that's going on in the world today, and I'm internally frustrated. I've been pulled over multiple times as a citizen, just in college, just riding around, and I know what I look like. I know I'm black. I live in a crime-infested area. I live in North Philadelphia. I'm always in the most crime-ridden areas just because that's where I'm from. That's them the people that I know. Those are people that I associate with, and I know what it looks like. And so I give the cops the benefit of the doubt because I know that they have a hard job. I have friends that are cops. I know that there are some people that are really dangerous. Like they will shoot you, they will do whatever to not go to jail. I understand that it's a hard job to have. And I explained this to the cop after, I gave him my ID, he ran my name and all that. Because I'm not going to, all right, listen, I'm a law-abiding citizen. But I explained that to him, and I also explained that it's hard as a law-abiding citizen, as an African-American male, where do I fit in? I get pulled over constantly. I'm always, he basically ran in my pockets and said, well, it looked like you had a gun. I'm like, well, I got a license to carry. So if I did have a gun, you still can't just run in my pockets. You didn't ask me to frisk me, none of that. And so the whole procedure was wrong. And he thinks I'm ignorant to the fact that it is wrong. And I'm telling him that it's wrong. But I'm going to let you continue because I understand that you have a danger that you really have to be aware of. I could have had a gun. I could have been, had drugs in my book bag and was on the move and I wasn't trying to go back to jail and I could have not sent him home to his family. But I'm not that guy. And because I look like that, because I look like I might be that guy, I get treated like that. And I guess it's for the cops and for the community of the people who support cops is, where do we fit in terms of law-abiding citizen? College educated. I recently had my friend Dashe. He had posted a similar video in terms of he said he got pulled over and felt like it was racially profiled and further on, racially profiled and things like that. And again, college educated, law-abiding citizens, like we are good men. How do we get along in this society? How do we function? Because how do I not start to draw some type of animosity or just irritation towards the cops just from constantly being interrupted? Like I'm tired, I'm exhausted. I had been, locked out the car for 2 hours. I was lugging around shoes and clothes. Thank you to everybody that donated, man. It was amazing. I'm gonna take some pictures later when I get in the crib. But honestly, where do we fit in? Like I'm tired. I'm trying to get home. I'm coming home from a long day of work, and I was doing work before that, like painting and doing some other construction work. You gotta have multiple jobs, man. You gotta have different hustles. That's the entrepreneur life, though. You can do different things, but that's what how do we fit in? How do we function in society and not be interrupted? I know what I look like, but if if there isn't a proper procedure, because you placed your aggression on me, they jumped out the car. If you pulling me over for my bike light, I didn't get a ticket, no citation, none of that. Thank you for that. But if you pulling me over for my bike light, why do you have to jump out your car? I'm on the bike. And they jumped out with their hands. You know how they jump out with their hands on and everything. So I'm aware of the aggression. I'm like, oh, yo, what's up? What's going on? I didn't do anything. So I feel like I had to vent that because it's hard. It's hard as a young black male to consistently be just encounter the police, and it's always negative. It's always something of where I'm a suspect, I look like somebody, or I'm doing this, and in terms of knowing the law and constantly knowing that they have to go sometimes against it to protect their lives, and understanding that, I have friends that's cops. I understand that you have to be vigilant in terms of protecting yourself, of being aware of dangers. But my intrusion of privacy is becoming a nuisance. It is. And I don't know how to sympathize with them and understand that they have a job to do, in which I expect and love the fact that they do their job. I feel secure when I see cops, but also understanding that I'm on your side. So you can't just be coming up to me running in my pockets and shit like that. Like, that's just not cool. And it's hard. It is. It's fucking frustrating, yo. Like, constantly just dealing with that on top of everything else. Like, I walk around scared of niggas because I don't want to get shot. These niggas walking around every day. I see niggas passing off guns, and now, excuse my language, but a nigga gonna be a nigga, man. Like, these niggas be crazy and not even just scared, but just aware of the fact that I could die any given day when some shit go down. And constantly being around shootouts and shit like that, or arguments, not even shootouts, but arguments and shit like that from people. But then to constantly have to fear my life from the people who are supposed to be protecting me. It's fucking hard. It's frustrating and it's stressful. That shit, it's crazy. Because I want to be I want to do the right thing. I want to be a law-abiding citizen. I want to be a model for the next generation. But you can't see that. You don't never see that. You don't see that I'm not that guy. All you see is my hoodie, my skin, and the perception of danger. This shit is uncomfortable, man. Damn, yo. That shit is crazy because it happens all the time in terms of just every day. And so when I experience something, I project those experiences onto the countless others who probably go through similar things every day. If that cop work in that same district, he probably do the same thing to everybody else. It's just the way it works, right? And that wouldn't be the first time they just ran up on somebody and just jumped in their pockets. It's crazy. That's crazy. All right, I'm done. That's crazy.